Get this through your head, you. Get this through your head, you motherfucker, you. You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you, personally, every...
Because I look good.
That is? You
I
look
smell good. I feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good. Because I look good.
Wait till I... Can we get much higher? So high. Guess who's going to jail tonight?
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo!
All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. I know it ain't pretty, but we working on it. We definitely working on it. And they got all types of stuff jumping off today on us. What are they trying to do to us? What are they trying to do to us? The propaganda is running hot. The polls is out. They trying to say Kamala is ahead in the polls. Monkeypox. Monkeypox. I guess monkeypox is the new COVID. The World Health Organization said it's a pandemic. It's a global pandemic. We are going to discuss monkeypox and how you get it. You got bird flu. You got COVID. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I have no clue what the hell's going on anymore. I think they played their cards. I think they overplayed their cards, and they don't know what to do now. Kamala's not going to work. They tried to assassinate Donald Trump. They tried to kill our boy Donald Trump. And now they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They're just sitting back now like, what do we do? What do we do? They're out of ideas. They're out of ideas now, right? What do you do if you control the world and the world is waking up to your pedophile ways? They understand that everybody in power is up. You know what I'm saying? They're attracted to kids. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. And we have jail justice around here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. It's jail justice. You find out, we find out about that, and I'm in the pen. It's going down. It's going down. Just like Jeffrey Epstein, huh? How'd they get Jeffrey Epstein? But I think that was an inside job. I mean, what are we going to do, people? What are we going to do? We got to wake up. It's out of control. It's time to take the power back, which I think we're doing. They don't know what to do anymore. But here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show, we try to break down the truth. And all this stuff, the mail-in ballot stuff is going crazy now, too. I saw there's a county in Florida that issued like 244,000 ballots in one day to the same house. But, hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I don't think they're going to let it just, you know what I'm saying? I don't still think they're just going to let it slide through. You know, Kamala, it's what, day 24 of Kamala Harris. She was Joe Biden's vice president. Kamala Harris is now running for president. Joe Biden said he just gave up, right? And we all know it was a coup. They went to Joe Biden and said, your numbers are horrible. Your debate was horrible. We've known you've had dementia for the last 6 years. Yes, 6 years. And then they forced it upon America. The media lied to us. The media lied to us. The newspapers lied to us. Everybody lied to you. We don't lie here. We tell it straight. We see it. It's like, come on, man. I'm in the pool. Rub my leg. We all knew it. But for some reason, we just go along with it. I don't know. Why are we going along with it? Maybe we want to see the show. He's like, what are they going to do now? Because at the end of the day, we are in power. Because these guys right here that hold the power, they're the nerds, bro. They're the nerds. They're the theater geeks. You know what I'm saying? They're doing ballerina stuff. You know, they're in the theater. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the football teams, the baseball teams, the basketball teams. No, they're not. They're not. They in their basements crying when they were growing up that they couldn't get no ladies. And then now these guys have got in power. And you found out why they didn't get no ladies, because they were attracted to different types of people, bro. The wrong people to be attracted to. And we're going to break it all down here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. It's what we do. It's what we do. I guess we got to get into this whole monkeypox. Because the last time there was a pandemic that the World Health Organization made a worldwide pandemic was COVID. So now here we are again. So do we got to worry? Because when COVID started, we didn't have to worry too much. And I felt like we got a little upset because Donald Trump is a germaphobe. He was a germaphobe. And I think that's how they got Trump. They got him on 14 days to slow the curve. How much idiots are we now looking back? How much idiots are we now? Businesses, people's lives, funerals. You couldn't do none of that. They shut it all down. And you know how dumb people were? I was speaking, but they kept Walmart open, right? Walmart's open, your church is closed. Oh, your local pizzeria? Closed. Oh, you know what's open? Best Buy. Oh, that's open? Yeah. Applebee's? Yeah. So what are you going to do? Speaking of Applebee's, I want to shout out happy birthday. Happy birthday, FM. I don't know if you can be disclosed, but we'll leave it at that. And here we are with monkeypox. Monkeypox is upon us. If you don't believe me, let me show you the way. Let me show you the way. They put it out there. They put it out there. The World Health Organization is trying to scare us, you know. They're trying to scare us. But here, I'm going to break down the whole logist of monkeypox. Like, monkeypox is a disease that has to deal with fecal, which is poo-poo or shit, and blood. And they happen to come together. It's mainly in the same people that do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying, man and women stuff. It is the opposite of that. So that's how you get the monkeypox. You know what I'm saying? Whoop, whoop. Or, you know, you're sword fighting. You boys is wild out here. You know what I'm saying? You know how I know you're gay? Is you don't like females. That's how I know you're gay. Maybe you haven't entered. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild world out there. And I'm just trying to uncover it. I mean, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about half the time, but I'm here. I'm trying to entertain. And you got to remember, you in the jungle, protect yourselves at all times. I see it on the news every day now, in the cities, big cities, big states. These illegal immigrants are doing horrible things to our females. They're doing horrible things to our females. We have to take America back. We have to take America back. We have to get back to common sense. And it doesn't look like it's getting that way. And this is going to be a huge election. I don't know how big this election is going to be, but in 2020, I was like, if Trump don't win, we are in trouble. And we saw what happened. A lot of trouble occurred, like minor stuff, but it was major stuff on a global scale. You know what I'm saying? Because it's now affecting your pockets. You know what I'm saying? We go into, like, the inflation rate came out today, and they're talking about inflation was only 3%. That's bullshit. Because I used to buy organic hamburger meat, 1 pound, for $4.99. And you could get the non-organic for $2.29, $3.29 if you got ground, or if you got chuck, or if you got sirloin. There was a little bit of price difference. But the organic was $5 a pound. The organic now is $12 a pound. The non-organic ground chuck or sirloin is ranging in between $8, $9, and $11. So that's double. So they're basically lying to our face about inflation. And even if you would, I used to be in the soda business. I sold soda for a living. And to buy a 12-pack of soda used to be, you could go in and get a whole case of soda, 24 of them, for $5. For $5. Now they sell a 12-pack of soda for $11.99. So the inflation is here. It didn't go away. They're going to lie to you and try to tell you that inflation is going down. It's not. It's still there. We're in the grocery stores. Do not believe the media. The media just 100% lies to everybody. They all lie. They're all trying to push their agenda. They're all creeps. This is a holy war if I've ever seen one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in Genesis 1:12. I give you all the seed-bearing plants and herbs to use. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why it has to be this way, but I guess there's evil people out there. There's evil people out there, but let's get in this whole monkeypox stuff right here. What the hell is this monkeypox? This monkeypox is like it's like the first Dr. Fauci disease, AIDS. AIDS affected a certain population. That's what monkeypox does. So why is they making it a global pandemic now? What are they trying to do to us? What are they trying to do to us? Let's play this.
Today, the emergency committee met and advised me that, in its view, the situation constitutes a public health emergency of international concern. I have accepted that advice. The detection and rapid spread of a new clade of Mpox in eastern DRC, its detection in neighboring countries that had not previously reported Mpox, and the potential for further spread within Africa and beyond is very worrying. In addition to other outbreaks of other clades of Mpox in other parts of Africa, it's clear that a coordinated international response is essential to stop these outbreaks and save lives.
So that's Mpox, right? Monkeypox. Monkeypox is I guess you would say it's a disease. And now, I guess, I don't know. We're not going to fall for it, right? Do not comply. Do not comply. We don't comply around here. We don't. We're not even close to any of that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're Americans. And America is probably one of the greatest countries of all time. You know, we beat Great Britain. We destroyed the Nazis. But now you find out, like, Sigmund Freud, supposed to be a hero. He's not. Our history, I don't know. It's wild. The more I go in depth and just look into stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Like George Washington had wooden teeth. Thomas Jefferson had slaves. That's just like your elementary stuff. Like, oh, look at this. You know what I'm saying? But if you peel back that onion, the whole world it's a different place. It's a different place when you get to the core. You get to the core, it's 100% different place. And we don't want to get too involved in that. But we want to know, where's Kamala Harris? Where is Kamala Harris and her Bidenomics? I cannot believe Kamala Harris has been the vice president nominee, top of the ticket, for over 24 days, and she has not had one sit-down interview. What does that tell you about Kamala Harris? Kamala Harris cannot speak in public. She needs a teleprompter. If she has to speak and come up with ideas, she's going to laugh. That's all she's going to do. She don't want to debate. She said any place, anytime, anywhere, nothing. Kamala Harris is a complete fraud, and the government, the DNC, is throwing this person right up in our face. Right up in our face. If you do not vote for Donald Trump, you're not black, you're not white, you're not yellow, you're not green. You know what you are? You're chicken shit. You're chicken shit, and you don't care, and you're an idiot. And you should not be in this country, because that's the way it is. It's pure facts. If you don't believe me, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Follow me. Follow me at Rock and Roll Rebel Show. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. I'm right here. Follow me. I'm on Twitter all the time. TikTok. You know, a little bit of Instagram, Facebook. I mean, but everybody censors. They just censor it. I guess it wasn't for X or Twitter. Who knows where we'd be at right now? All these posts would be taken down. But we're wide awake, though. We're wide awake. Let's hear this Peter Ducey thing, talking about where's Kamala and all this stuff. And Kamala is Biden It's just wild.
When did you guys learn that Vice President Harris wants to distance herself from Bidenomics?
Why do you think that?
Axios is now reporting that she is hoping to distance herself from President Biden's unpopularity on the economy. Can you blame her?
Do you know this is the Biden-Harris administration? Are you aware that this is the Biden-Harris administration? And she is indeed the vice president.
But if the president's policies on the economy were working, or if they were popular, wouldn't he still be the candidate?
You literally just had the chair of the CEA here who laid out a pretty robust point by point about the economy and what's has happened under the Biden-Harris administration. And I thought it was pretty convincing. Look, as far as anything that the vice president wants to do, or as she's talking about her policy that's campaign related, you would have to speak to her. One thing that I know for sure is that this president, this vice president are fighting very hard to make sure that the middle class is stronger. They wanted to make sure that we're working to cut taxes for the middle class, for working people, slashing cost for working families, as you have seen them do over and over again. This is something that we believe in. You heard.
What's up with the lies, bro? What's up with the lies? They're lying right to our face. They haven't cut nothing. Everything's up. Everything's up. It's all lies. It's all lies. I wish I could really tell you what I think here. I got to start a Rumble or something. I don't even know how wild you can get on Rumble. But what are you going to do? And then here we go again. You got J.D. Vance. I guess he's going to talk about inflation here too. And it's not a long clip, but I want to play this here too because we know inflation's not down. It's not down. It's not even close to being down. We're out here struggling, and they think you're idiots. I'm not an idiot. I'm trying to wake you up.
Sir. With the New York Times, I wanted to ask you about the latest economic news from this morning with inflation now being under 3%, the lowest rate since mid-2021. What is your sort of reaction to that news?
Well, I think the crowd reaction says it all. Look. When they say that inflation is down, they mean from a baseline where groceries are already 30% more expensive than they were when Donald Trump was president. And they're not saying it's coming down, they're just saying it's not going up as fast as it was 3 years ago. That is not a reputation or a record to brag on, that's a record to be ashamed of. Why did it take them so long to get inflation to where it is, and why are prices so high? It's because Kamala Harris failed to do her job. So if they want to go around, and this is, you know, it's funny. Kamala Harris, on the one hand, will say, on day one, we're going to tackle the affordability crisis. And like I said earlier, Kamala Harris has been the vice president for 3.5 years.
That's right. Kamala's president now. Why can't she bring it down? They got 5 months left in the House. They got 5 months left in the White House. They don't care. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. And the moment you realize that, you'll wake up. I suggest Candace Owens. Candace Owens on YouTube. She's blowing it up. Of course, you got Tucker Carlson. Of course, you got the Tate brothers. Dan Bongino on the radio. All these people will wake you up. And, of course, we're already there. We're already there. We understand what's going on and what's not going on. But we're here to wake you up, people. We're here to wake you up. And if I personally have woken you up, leave a Y up in that chat, or a W. Yes or winning. That's what we like to do around here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. We want to wake you up to make sure you pay attention. Get out and vote. That's what you got to do. Get out and vote. November 5th, baby. Get out and vote for Donald Trump. If you don't vote for Donald Trump, you a damn fool. You a damn fool. And we're going to get on out of here, baby. But we'll be back. We back. We bring that live news every day, every minute, every hour. We don't stop. We don't stop. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. And I will see you all, baby. Manana, baby. It's peace and love. Peace and love. And we out of here, baby.